Someone who already started. No hype, no motivation video. Just movement. That difference, that invisible psychological edge, is what this story is about. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Most productivity advice won't tell you. People who never procrastinate are not more disciplined. They are wired differently by experience, pain, and internal rules they never talk about. This story doesn't begin with motivation. It begins with pressure. Psychologically, procrastination isn't laziness. It's emotional avoidance. And the people who daren't procrastinate, they've learned often the hard way that delay hurts more than action. Jesse Livermore, one of the most psychologically ruthless traders in history, once said that the market doesn't beat you, you beat yourself. And procrastination is the self beating itself quietly. People who never procrastinate internalize one brutal belief early in life. Time is not neutral. Every delay is a decision. Every pause has a cost. They don't romanticize later. They don't trust future motivation. They don't negotiate with their emotions. They move, even when it feels wrong. Here's the deep psychology most people miss. Procrastinators believe emotions must change before action begins. Non-procrastinators believe action changes emotions. That single belief rewires behavior. Livermore followed a rule that terrified average traders. Act when the signal appears, not when you feel comfortable. Comfort was the enemy. Hesitation was expensive. The non-procrastinator lives by the same internal law. They feel fear. They feel resistance. They feel doubt. But they don't give those feelings authority. Their nervous system has learned that starting reduces anxiety faster than waiting. That motion brings clarity. That imperfect action beats perfect delay. Here's a moment to pause and reflect. When you feel resistance, do you wait for it to disappear, or do you move while it's still there? Comment below what usually stops you from starting. The psychology goes deeper. Many non-procrastinators grew up in environments where delay had consequences. Not motivational consequences, real ones. Missed rent, missed opportunity, missed respect. So their brain linked speed with safety. Where others freeze, they act. Livermore once watched traders miss fortunes because they wanted confirmation. They wanted comfort. They wanted certainty. By the time certainty arrived, the opportunity was gone. Non-procrastinators don't wait for certainty. They build certainty through action. This isn't optimism, it's conditioning. They don't ask, will I feel like it tomorrow? They ask, what happens if I don't move now? And the answer is always heavier than the discomfort of starting. But here's the dangerous part. From the outside, they look confident, calm, focused. Inside, they're managing pressure constantly. They've learned to coexist with internal friction instead of eliminating it. This is why traditional productivity tips fail most people. They try to remove resistance. Non-procrastinators use resistance as a signal. Livermore said the hardest part of trading wasn't the intelligence. It was sitting tight when right, and acting decisively when wrong felt safer. That paradox defines the psychology of action. If this is resonating uncomfortably, that's a good sign. Discomfort means truth is brushing against identity. Because the real question isn't, how do I stop procrastinating? The real question is, what belief am I protecting by delaying? In the next part, we'll enter the inner conflict, the silent mental war between comfort and self-respect, and why procrastination is often a form of emotional self-defense.